That is the sound that is about to haunt you for the next 1 year of your life. Well, maybe not 1 year, but 3 weeks to 2 months. Anyway, let me bring you up to speed. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. It's your girl T, bringing you the best content you're yet to see. Anyway, I know I have been MIA for like a long time, a very long time. You guys, when I say life is life, life is life. You just have to believe me. So I'm here to like film a story time. I want to rant basically. And I wasn't going to film this video at first, but a couple of people have asked for it, so I'm like, no, let me just get to it. I'm gonna be starting with, I don't even know what I'm going to be starting with. I'm going to be starting with a disclaimer. First of all, just hear it now. If you're not ready to suffer in any sort of way, if you're not ready to stand, if you're not ready to walk, if you're not ready to be on that sun, if you're not ready for stress, basically, just don't go to camp. I'm just going to come here and say, before we get into this video, please subscribe to my channel. You have been watching and you have not been subscribing, and it's so nice. Like, you need to be part of the family. You need to know when I'm dropping all these kind of videos. Please, begging you. So I'll give you like 5 seconds to tap the button. Thank you. Anyway, so if you're not ready to suffer in any kind of way, please just don't bother. So I'm not giving, like, I feel like when it's time for you to go to NYSC camp, I'm not NYSC news channel, I'm not a broadcast channel, I don't have all the information, but when it's time for you to go, trust me, you would get information. They will either add you to a group chat, you hear about it online, like on Twitter or stuff like that. Just know that when it's time, because I know that before time it can feel like, oh, I don't know this, what is this, what does this mean, what is that. When it's time, trust me, you know, and you get the hang of it. So I'm not a broadcast channel, I don't have all the information, I'm just talking based on my own experience. So that's for this disclaimer. So first of all, I'm just going to like narrate how camp went for me, and at the end of this video I'm giving like tips and tricks, and the best part for me, the best and the worst part. I think that's how we'll do this video. So first of all, I didn't go to camp early. I think that it paid off for me in the long run, because I got my registration down in under 2 hours. I didn't have to like go through what like the first week of camp was, because people told me that, oh my god, it was hell. So I didn't have to like go through that. Also, I feel like I got the best hostel. My hostel was like the last female hostel to be open, or one of the last 2. And trust me, it was very chill. I think that like that's the best part of going there late. I'm not saying you should go there late though, because some instances also, please, if you are going to camp in a state that is not either Lagos or Nigeria's capital, Abuja, just be prepared to see things that I cannot say, because I don't know the things that some people saw. But my friends, please, they told me about their experiences. Just be prepared. But if you're going to like the state capital, if you're going to Lagos, I feel like it's actually chill. It's less strict than other states, because you know you can't just be doing some kind of things there. if you get what I mean. I'm not going to say more than that. Anyway, so I feel like that gave me an edge, because my camp was not as strict as other people's camp. I think like after I got settled in, I did all my registration. I thought, you know, they'll give me, you know, a day, no, well, that evening to like, okay, you're new here. Not give me anything. That day, as I got back, I changed. And the thing is, once you get to camp and you're white on white, you have to do everything that everybody's doing. You have to follow suit. So I think like that's just for how I entered camp. Now the first week of camp was one of the worst weeks of my entire life. Like, I've never experienced stress in that form. Like, I was popping paracetamol, I was popping every day, because my body But after the first weekend, I got used to it, and I was like sort of involved in activities and so. And the thing is, when I got to camp, I told myself, I'm not doing anything. I wanted to join some like those like them OBS, Red Cross, whatever. But by the time I got there late, so it was already full, and I didn't stress myself. So you guys, I ended up doing parade, which was a big mistake. It was a big mistake, but I ended up doing parade, and then I got involved in like the side activities. I joined a music side because you know your girl is a singer, so I just had to like involve myself in things that I wouldn't feel so like just off. I just wanted to make meaning. At least if I'm here, let me just be here, let me just do something. Okay, yeah, making friends. So you guys, this is the best advice I would give you in camp. Like, you will not hear it anywhere else. Hear it from me. Make friends. Like, you would think that you're okay and like I don't want to involve myself with just anybody. Like, people were like, oh, friend is such a strong word. Just call them your camp friends. After camp, if you want to leave them or if you want to just do anything you want to do, but in that camp, see, trust me, you need better support system. Because the thing about it is that you think that you can call your friends from home and say that, oh, this is what I'm going through, this is this. Honestly, you don't have time for yourselves. Like, you don't have time to do anything but just be in camp. And there's something I did that was a very foolish thing. I tried to watch film. The film watched me. In fact, the film really watched. I don't even want to get into it. So I feel like you need to make friends that, and those kind of people, you're in camp together, you guys know what you're going through together. Like, it makes the most sense to just have friends in camp, even if you're going to like discard them after. Just have somebody you can talk to, somebody you can, you know, whatever. This brings me to the other one where people say they found love in camp. The only thing I found out that soft life and luxury lifestyle was meant for me. That's what I knew. Self-love of luxury and soft life. That's what happened. That's the realization I came to in camp. Trust me, I don't know, people found. I'm happy for them. I'm really glad. But that's them. I just involved myself in activities, and by the end of camp, you know, a girl became a celebrity. I would have put in the video. I don't know if I should do that. Maybe I will when I edit this video. I think about it. But I sang during the side exhibition, and it was, oh my god, everybody was, oh my god, and I was like, thank you guys, I appreciate it. And that was like 2 days before camp ended, and everybody was like, hi Tima, and I was like, it's preparing me for the lifestyle, the celebrity lifestyle. I'm already living it. Now let's move to the parts where everybody's wondering and waiting for: the hostels and the food. The food is the worst thing that you probably ever eat in your life. I'm not even capping. But because of like the mommy markets and the mini bookers and restaurants and stuff like that, your food, if you have money, like come to camp with money or provisions, anything, I feel like you can overcome that food part. Then the hostels, for me, our hostel was quite clean. Like, it wasn't pit toilets, it was WCs with even the press buttons and stuff. Like, it was quite clean, very chill, nice. And then there was a point where we had several misunderstandings in my hostel, or several altercations rather, because of people like messing up or dirtying it or stuff like that. That was there. Now for the final and for the greatest tip ever. I feel like before you go to camp, buy your skincare. Buy everything that you want to use to treat intense, severe sunburn after you come back from camp. Before you go to camp, just buy it and keep it at home. When you go to camp, let me just tell you, you wear your skincare, you will have the time to wear it, but I can guarantee you it's not gonna work. Especially if you are in a hot part, like a hot state, or like very intense hot places in this country. your sunscreen is not going to work. If you're a light-skinned person, you're going to come back as a brown-skinned person. If you're a brown-skinned girl like me, you're going to come back a melanin popping girl. As you can see, anyway, just prepare to spend money to treat your skin after cow. Like, even if you feel like, oh, I can't really see the damage, just come outside. Just let your family members that saw you before you went, let them see you again. Trust me. I feel like this video I was just rambling, but it's kind of a story time. So now for me, this is the best part. I met lovely people. Like, I met people from like different backgrounds that on a normal day I wouldn't have seen, and that actually makes sense because I'm going to, like, my schedule these days is just going to work, coming back home, going for CDS, coming back, like doing just basic things, you get. So you know, really, you don't really meet that amount of people in such is like in that space of time on a regular day. You just don't. So I think it's one of the best parts of camp. Then the worst part for me, the worst part was the sun. Like, I can do anything. I could have done the parade. Just kidding. I could have done like anything, but the sun. And trust me, that's the worst part. When you want to go, just make sure you carry the things that will make you feel the most comfortable. Like, you have a list that you should like normally use, but I also had a personal list. Like me, I went with a full purse of first aid because that's just how I am. I don't like to hear stories. Like, anytime I had something off with me, I didn't go to the clinic. I went straight to my first aid. Like, and it's not drug abuse. Prescribe drugs for certain things, and just first aid itself is not even that deep. You have your paracetamol, and then I had like my provision set, I had my sanitary set, I had like comfy clothes, shoes, whatever. Just make sure that you pack in a way that you know that if anything should happen, you're covered because you prepared ahead of time. And then, you guys, let me show you something that you're gonna need. You see this thing? You see this thing like this? You see it? Bite. Bite. I'm telling you, just bite. Just bite. Even if you throw it after count, just bite. Bite and keep it the way you need it. And then the greatest tip of all, sleep well. Sleep for like 1 month. If you know you're going to camp in 17 days, I think the next set should be going soon. Like, if you know you're going to camp in like 2 weeks, just start sleeping because you're gonna need it. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to my story time, for listening to my rant. Please subscribe to my channel. I know I promised you guys consistency this year, and you're going to get it. Like, this is me getting back on my, posting wagon and filming wagon. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.